We are talking about POSS CS PG2 less than 1G. And that means possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram. Uh, and if you're in Montgomery County, Texas, you may have been arrested for this if you had a vape pen on you, even if you got that vape pen at a store or they would used to call them a head shop. They might call them a vape shop now. So how do you get arrested for a felony offense like this? Because it's a state jail felony, even if it's less than a gram. How do you get arrested for this if you purchase this substance from a store? Isn't it legal if I got it from a vendor? It was in a box that had a barcode on it. Well, in Montgomery County, they are still arresting people for this, and there's something going on with the way this law is written. Montgomery County believes that this law is part of the overall Controlled Substances Act, Penalty Group 2. There's a definition for THC, and it doesn't distinguish between Delta 8, Delta 10, THCA, which is popular now, and all these different categories. So in Montgomery County, they say it's THC. They don't care what Delta it is. You're going to jail. You're going to be prosecuted for a state jail felony. It's up to 2 years in a state jail facility. If you have a single vape pen and it's 1 to 4 grams, then that's a third-degree felony, 2 to 10 years in prison. It's the same penalty range as if you had cocaine or heroin between 0 and 4 grams. Penalty group 2 and penalty group 1, it's the same punishment range. So what do you do if you've been arrested for this? Well, hopefully you've never been arrested for anything before. A lot of our clients are like that, and we should be using that as mitigating evidence. We should be trying to get a letter of recommendation for you from people that know you, trying to show that you're gainfully employed if you've got a job or you're going to school, to show the arc of your trajectory in your life and your future so that we can use that as an argument point so that Montgomery County does not seek any kind of jail time or even a conviction. We should be trying to get a result that leads to a clean record after an expunction, which is a separate civil proceeding. But that starts with mitigating evidence and then a hard look at what the prosecutors have, because uh, if we can emphasize that there is no danger to the community, even if we can't find a good legal issue like a bad traffic stop, a bad search, we may be able to get a case like this into a position where you can get it expunged later on. You may have to do some things, community service, a class, uh, things like that, but it can be handled where it's not the end of your life, especially if you're a young person with a lot of future. These vape pens are getting passed around; they're getting sold by people either in a store or out of a store. If it was in a store, you may be wondering, well, why aren't they going after the store? They're in possession of it, they're selling it. Isn't that manufacture, delivery of a controlled substance or possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance? Well, the stores are being authorized by the state level Department of Agriculture with consumable hemp product licenses, with industrial hemp licenses. We've even helped people get licenses like that because the state government says that it's okay. And they'll have a certificate that is given to them by the state to be in possession of certain substances. But that makes it difficult for the prosecutors to enforce the law because this person has a mistake of law defense potentially because they've got this written document. Well, somebody who just buys it from them is not going to have that same license granted by the Department of Agriculture. And so places like Montgomery County, Walker County, other surrounding counties, they are prosecuting cases like this under the theory that you don't have a license, it's THC, then it's a felony. If you've got any other questions on this, we've got some more information on my website on it. If you need a consultation, definitely you should talk to a lawyer, not just watch these videos. As always, these are just for educational purposes. We will see you next time. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We'll see you next time.